It's Monday morning. We're in the workshop and found ourselves struggling to keep up with the work. We only had one job booked in this morning. It's just gone crazy again. Martin's just pulling a gearbox out as we speak. That was good timing, wasn't it? We've got this VW up in random misfire, which we put 2 coil packs in there a couple of months ago, and then we've noticed that one of the coil packs we didn't change, so I think that's the culprit this time. Usually if one goes, I mean, how do you price for them all to be replaced though? But you should do, because they're all the same age, and so one of them, we're going to put a coil pack in there anyway. Major problems with the forklift, which I've noticed. Head gasket's gone. Lovely. Lovely. So I've been ringing around for parts this morning, trying to get parts, but no one works on urgency. I'm like, I just want a price and send it out quick time so I can get it. But they all want to send email quotes and everything else. So, bit of a nightmare. Got a Fiat 500X over there. It's having a cam sensor and a crank sensor because it's having starting issues when it's hot. So we're gonna, he said just swap them both out, so we'll try them. And fingers crossed that solves it for him, because his missus keeps going to the shop and then sits in the car for half an hour because she can't get it started. Martin's face there saying like the clutch isn't that bad. So I can read his mind. Yeah, but what was happening with this one is pretty common. We do get the calls on these ones where sometimes randomly it won't go into gear, which we've had quite a few times, but they've instructed us on this one to take the gearbox out and put a clutch in. It's a bit of hit and miss game, because you can't see, without taking the gearbox out, you don't know what you're up against. All the hydraulic sides are all okay and sealed, it hasn't lost any fluid, so we can only think it's mechanical. But it does happen to quite a few Fiats, and we have had a couple of customers telling us the same thing, but this is the first one that's actually bit the bullet of trying a clutch just for trying. Anyway, here's Sarah.
Hello.
Do you want to tell them?
Quick update. I had a phone call this morning off a man called Paul, who works not far from us, next door. He came on the pitch over the weekend and had a look at the Vauxhall Astra, and he has put a deposit down on that. So the Vauxhall Astra has now sold.
Literally, like, we only bought that Friday.
We bought it Friday afternoon. It's obviously got the cam belt done, which we're getting on tomorrow, aren't we?
And spring.
And spring.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's not picking up till the weekend, so we've got plenty of time to do that for him.
Yeah.
And that's it. Sold.
Yeah.
Finito.
Happy days.
Nice car.
It is a nice
Very
car.
nice car. I drive it on the weekend. No, I had to go and get some paint.
I'm going to tell you what Sarah said at you. Right. So literally, the guy come in, offered me the car, which I told you in the last video. I just said, yeah, I'll have it. Sarah was like, what have you bought that for? Face of Thunder. Why have you bought that? I'm like, it's a nice car.
Okay.
And then, obviously, Sarah then went out and had a test drive in it on Saturday morning. She come back, eyes lighting up.
I don't think my...
She was like, that's an amazing car. That drives absolutely amazing.
I rang you.
I know. I really like it. I keep saying to you, don't I? What a lovely car, like, for a family or whatever, as a run around. Cheap motor, a lot of motor for the price. So yeah, it's gone. First person that looked at it, gone. Hasn't even looked at it. Well, he did.
He did look at it. Hasn't drove it. Just wants to buy it.
He looked at it over the weekend. We weren't here. We left the pitch open, so that people could have a wander around. And he's had a quick look at it, and then rang up this morning to leave the depot. So yeah. Bob Marley, done, ain't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I've got an auction starting in 10 minutes. Right, so this little Fiat now over here, this X, we've had this. This was crank no start when it was warm. So we've had this running now for half an hour, turned it off. Let's see if she fires up. I think we've solved it. Bosh, another good job.
That got cut short, didn't it? The car wouldn't start. What you done to it?
Oh dear, it's doing a crank no start again now. Just try it one more time, sir. Oh dear, I don't understand. Was you pressing the right button? Or was you making the noise? Major issues on the Kubota engine. Not very nice looking oil in there. And lots of water. So my suspicions were right, Watson. We have a head gasket issue. Yeah, we're just going to strip the head off and get it sent over tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed, there's no cracks in it, and the skim it and it pressurises. Pressure tests okay, and then we can get it all bolted back on. I've bought a headset for it, so that will come in the next couple of days, all going well, and then get it bolted back together. But we do need this for Wednesday because the other one's being off hired Wednesday, so there could be downtime. So fingers crossed. Start of another day. This Fiat, no crank. It's only done it once, and it started every other time. So I've just scanned it again just to see if it's give us anything else to go at. We find it very strange how it just tried to do it once. It still actually started, but it just cranked for longer. Let's see if we've got any codes come back from that. Bearing in mind we didn't clear the codes before we done it, so we will have to clear them first. Yeah, well, we swapped that so we can clear that one out. Clear them all out, in fact. Then I'll start it up, rescan it and see what happens. Right, it's time for the big guns to come out. We've got the Fiat software here. I think it's a bit bad on the screen, but that's scanning now. If this can't find out what's going on, nothing will find out what's going on. So we're going to go into this, scan it, see if there's any fault codes after we cleared them from the other one. Then we're going to relearn the cam sensor and have a look into a few other functions and see if we can find any issues and discrepancies. Major overhaul going on down here. As I told you on the other video, a few issues. Head gasket was gone. Well, it was there, but it was definitely gone. So we took the head off. Head's been sent away, been skimmed.
When you say skimmed, what do you mean?
We'll skim the bottom of there, look, it looks shiny.
Oh yeah. Why?
Because sometimes the warp and whatever else, and then when you put your new head gasket on, it doesn't cure the problem still. Anyway, so then we've cleaned the existing block up. Looks a bit rusty, but it's not. Why was that gone rusty so quick? Look at that, we've only just cleaned that.
Might be the water off the rack.
Yeah. Literally cleaned that 10 minutes ago. So anyway, we'll clean it all up before we put it back together again. Martin's changing the fuel pipes because they were knackered, proper perished, and they would give us headache further down the line. So while we've got all the bonnet off and everything and we can get to everything, we might as well do everything. Makes sense. We're doing a full filter change as well. We're doing the hydraulic side, we're doing emptying the sediment trap, fuel filter, oil filter, we put an air filter in. It's having the full shebang. The only thing we've got left to do, which we've noted on this, it's already had a radiator as well, by the way. The only thing we've got left to do after this is try and adjust the handbrake up, which we think we've got to do by taking the wheels off, taking the drums off and doing it inside the drum, but the cable has stretched. But you may be able to slacken that off, take the adjustment up inside the drum and then tighten the cable back up again, but we'll see at the time. We're going to check all the levels on that tomorrow. The gasket, the head gasket set is coming tomorrow, fingers crossed, and that was cost an absolute fortune for a gasket set with an engine that's got not many gaskets on. It was like 280 quid with postage. So that kind of had my trousers down around my ankles a little bit, nearly tripped over. Do you know what I mean? So But anyway, it is what it is. We needed it quick. It's all going to get built back up, as you can see. Everything's laid out nicely. All the head bolts are nicely. You can reuse them on this one. Clean the rocker cover up. And yeah, fingers crossed should be all fired up tomorrow. Nice and smart, running smoothly. Just a little update on this little Fiat 500 that we got in. It's having clutch issues. We started off with a mechanical clutch. It's intermittent. Sometimes the pedal doesn't work and it will get stuck in gear. So we started off, they agreed we start off with the mechanical side first and then move on to the hydraulic side if it doesn't fix it. The mechanical side didn't really fix it. It still gets stuck in gear. We're trying the hydraulic side now, doing a complete master and slave circuit on there. Fingers crossed that resolves it. If not, it's internal gearbox issues because all the linkages are okay and the cables are okay. So rather you than me, but these things have got to be done. Here's the slave cylinder circuit there. That comes as that. It's a sealed unit, and then you literally take that yellow tag off there, put your master cylinder pipe onto that one, and it's all sealed. You shouldn't even have to bleed it. So happy days. Right, we're cracking on with that. Get this ready for tomorrow. And oh, I don't want to show you over there. Oh, hold it. Yeah, well, that one, total different story. We're thinking now what's going on with that is potentially body control module, because it's losing connection. We've managed to get into the gubbins of it with the Fiat software. It's losing connection between the BCM and the ECU. So the sensors that we put on haven't worked, unfortunately. We thought they would have, but they haven't. And it's still, every now and again, it just sits there and cranks. I think regardless of whether it's hot or not, it'll just, sometimes it will start, sometimes it won't. Real intermittentness. Is that even a word? But yeah. Quick one, I can take you. Oh, Sarah's on the phone again. Is that business or pleasure?
This is tour.
Oh.
I'm say hello to her. Say hello.
Okay, that was a great response from Tor there, Sarah's sister. Yeah, so let's get back and get cracking on with this round here. Right, so just saying to Mark, another one slipped through the net. This is a subscriber's car, which I showed you about earlier in the video. Came in as a no crank, intermittent. No start, crank, no start, intermittent. We've swapped sensors, we've plugged it in, plugged it out. Drove it, stopped it, started it, done whatever we can. We spent a long time on it and we can't resolve the issue. We're thinking it could be a potential module issue, which is going to get expensive for the customer. His mate, we have explained that to him. He's decided to take the car away and maybe take it potentially to main dealer, because he thinks he might have warranty for a module. So he's going to look through the paperwork later, save him a few quid, rather than, and he would lose the car for another week because we'll have to start. It could be potentially 2 weeks unless we took 2 modules and sent them for testing. But it just takes time and money, so he's coming to collect that today. We don't like them when they slip through our fingers like that, obviously, because we try our hardest to get them right for people. But in this case, just didn't work. I think 2 or 3. It's only 2 or 3 times they've slipped through the net, haven't they, Matt? Yeah. Not very often that we get one, but it's 2 or 3 times too many. Well done, sir.
93.2 first, then 98.
Maybe. Yes, go him to 93, and then do him to 98.
Diagram, a lot of head bolts.
There's a lot of head bolts. Never seen so many head bolts with such a small head.
This torque don't even do there.
Pounds per feet, it tells you in pounds per feet on there.
68.8.
Does torque wrench work? I thought we were meant to talk to you. I don't know what it's called, a torque wrench. Tell you when it's ready. Right, I've just finished slaving away over for the last hour. Martin's laughing again. I haven't fell over. I've been doing a bit. But if there's any leaks, it's Martin's fault. And we're going to go for the start. We put some oil in now. What we're going to do, get it warm, and then we're going to get it back out again and put some nice stuff, change the filters. So will it start? This is what we're after. Do you want to do the honours, Mart, or go on? I think we had a little key issue there.
We've got a bit of air trapped in
We've
the
got
system.
some trap there, obviously. We've had to take all the pipe work off and that. Lovely. There you go. And she goes. Very good. Let's just hope it holds the coolant now. Late one today, sir?
It is, 5 o'clock.
Oh, it's warm out there as well.
It's gone warm now, isn't it?
Yeah. Very warm.
Indeed, indeed.
So, thankfully, forklift's all up and running.
Is it all sorted now?
Yeah. Just got to adjust the brakes up. When we get 5 minutes, it'll be like a Saturday morning or something. So we ain't going to use it. Or maybe like once we've finished with it, an afternoon job. Do you know what I mean? Somehow we've got to get the front wheels off and take the drums off, but...
Does that take long?
Well, you can't lift it up because it's bloody heavy.
Put it on the ramp.
It won't go on the ramp. So we've got to work out how to
Jack it up.
how to lift it up. That's the main thing. How are we going to lift it up? But yeah, one of them things. I'm hot now and hungry, ready for a bit of dinner.
Do you want me to go down and start dinner?
Well, there's one way of getting out of things, isn't it? Huh?
You just said you were hungry, so if you want me to go down and start dinner, you can do that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're not going to be eating till 8 o'clock.
That's very true. You might as well do that then.
Unless you wanted to order something up here.
Oh, see, she leaves it up to me.
Well, if you want me to stay here, you'll end up ordering something. If you want me to go now and do dinner, you've got dinner for when you get back. You're the one moaning that you're hungry, not me.
I don't mind. While we're on the subject, well, this isn't a subject.
Of food?
This isn't. I'm just thinking about money here because you're ordering takeaways. Now, while you're on the subject of this, the thumbnail is regarding to tax expenses and tax bills.
Sore subject.
We've just had a big VAT bill, bloody big VAT bill, really. It's a lot of money. We was busy. We sold a few cars, but we had a big VAT bill, and no doubt the tax bill is going to be gigantic at the end of this year. And I'm pretty fed up with how it's being spent, in all honesty.
It's not. A lot of people are.
It's not a video.
It's not going to us.
It's not one of our. It's kind of off topic for our channel, but I thought I had to highlight it because after watching the news, which I don't want to talk about news, I'm not into politics, but I am a little bit worried about the direction that our country is going. And I said to Sarah, I've been going on for a few weeks now, that I need to address this situation, and I feel that I shouldn't because I feel like I'm wrong by talking about it, but I still have to talk about it, and I think I have to stand by what I believe that majority of the people in the country are actually thinking about and not saying. Now, it's pretty brave to say this on here, but we don't want to go on about it too long, but this immigration crack is unacceptable. Now, I understand if people come from war-torn countries and they're escaping violence, I get that. But
Where are the women and children?
Well, that's another story. But when all of a sudden there's more people here than there is in our own military, and they're not all from war-torn countries, and that is coming out of taxpayers' money, I find it very unacceptable. So I'm sorry if people on here start thinking, I'm not watching him anymore because he's far right. I'm not far right. I'm a British taxpayer, who pays a lot of tax, and I would like it spent on our own infrastructure rather than foreign aid. Now, I'm not against foreign aid. You've got to be very delicate how you talk, ain't you? I'm not against foreign aid. Yeah, but I just hope people can get my drift here. I just had to say it, so leave it in the comments if you think I'm right and if you think I'm wrong. If you think I'm wrong, turn the video off. You don't have to watch me again. But I'm getting a little bit upset how it's getting out of hand now. And I think something needs to be done about it.
A lot of people are talking about it at the minute, aren't they?
Yeah. I know I probably shouldn't say it, but I've said it. I'm sorry.
There is something called freedom of speech.
Yeah, I know, but it's not for this channel. But I think people need to start sticking up for each other and standing on, because enough's enough. Right, change subject, topic, cut.
Alright, Wayne.
Alright,
Wayne. Yeah, we had a comment from Wayne from the lovely car company. Greg said he'd give him a bit of a shout out, didn't you, Greg?
Yeah, big shout out, Wayne the Valiser.
Turn it round then, let it face you.
Wayne. Well, obviously, if now you've picked up on this channel, you're gonna, when you see my valeting, you're obviously just gonna run me in the comments, because obviously you're a bit better than me. But
You haven't seen my valeting yet.
You've only ever valeted one car. I never heard the end of it.
That is a lie.
Huh?
I've done two. I did the Ford Fiesta and I did the Corsa.
The Corsa. Well, I remember the Corsa well.
And I did the red Polo as well.
Well, you did once. You did it once over. I had to do it again.
No, you didn't. That's a lie.
I did.
No, you didn't. That is a big fat lie.
I did.
No, never.
Yeah. But anyway, Wayne, welcome to the channel. We've been watching Lovely Car Company as well. But welcome over here. And I hope everything's alright with you guys up there. Yeah?
Yeah. Hi, Wayne. Hi, guys at Lovely Car Company.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Right, so I've just done a door locking mechanism on 3500 because it intermittent opening, but yeah, sorted that, managed to sort it. Martin's out there. I can't go out there because he's got the music on, but Martin's doing a lovely wet belt on a 1.2 Pure Tech. Just had a little update from a car that we sold last week. Sarah, would you like to divulge?
Not really. The bloody thing won't start.
Oh dear, hang on a second. Yes, so sold it last week or the week before.
Last week.
The trouble is, we've over the last, say, like 4 weeks, we've sold 20 something cars, probably ish.
Yeah.
Thereabouts. So say if we've done 20 cars, you've literally got 20 potential headaches for the next at least month. So anyway, it's going to happen. And that car was immaculate as well.
We gave it some.
But like that one was actually.
He did say that he checked the coolant.
Yeah.
And there was no coolant in there.
Get out.
It was empty.
Now that's not good, and it won't start.
It cut out yesterday, but she started it.
Well, how does that work on warranty if they've let it run out of coolant? Because you've got a temperature gauge on the car that's there for a reason.
I don't know. That's what he said anyway, so.
Well, I hope this isn't catastrophic, because I could do without that right now. But that car was perfect. Well, they're all perfect, but that came in perfect, didn't it?
It's only 15, though.
Yeah.
I know it's
40 something thousand. Oh dear, what a nightmare. Right, anyway.
So,
We'll
that's
find out.
coming in tomorrow.
We'll find out later in this video how we get on with the warranty claim. Is it an engine?
I hate warranty claims. This has got to be the worst part of the job, is the warranty claims. I can get over rude customers, but warranty claims do my bleeding head in.
Well, they will do.
But then again, you know, a car could literally drive a mile down the road and cut out.
Or it might never break.
Or it might never break.
Which it probably
You don't
will.
know.
They all break.
Yeah, but the thing is though, you can never tell with a car. You can give the car a once over, but unless there's an actual issue at the time, I mean, a mile down the road, you could then get an issue, couldn't you?
Well, this one, if it's ran out of coolant, and then they've drove it again, and then they're saying there's no coolant, it could potentially
the engine.
be knackered. And that is the only one, that the one in 12 months warranty on an engine.
I know. I know.
Strange.
Do you know what? Before they rang, I saw the exact car on Facebook with the sunroof, and I thought, oh, we've just sold one like that. Just five minutes later, oh, hello, it's so and so, blah blah blah. I thought, oh, I knew I shouldn't have looked at that car. Sod's law that things happen like that.
Don't think about things too much.
Yeah, but you do it all the time. You think about something. Your mate popped in earlier. You only thought about him the other day.
Manifest.
And then, lo and behold, he flipping turns up.
Manifestation. That's what it is. I believe in that greatly. Yeah.
Talking of graters, would you like a cheese sandwich?
Oh, not grated because it gets everywhere.
Yeah, well, you're just messing.
How can I help you today?
New quote.
Sure. Can you please provide me with your vehicle registration number and let me know what service you're looking for?
Echo Alpha 19 Juliet Uniform Echo.
I think you meant EA07, right? And you're looking for a turbo replacement service for your Skoda Octavia.
A price for a turbo, please.
I can't provide any prices or estimates, but I can pass your request along to a service advisor. Would you like me to do that?
Yes, please. We got there in the end. But it's still for EA07. Skoda Octavia. It's not the car. That is not the car. But never mind. Perhaps someone will bring me back in a minute. We've got something a little bit different going on today. We've had a customer come in from España, and he wants us to fit a couple of brows, bonnet brow, windscreen brow, on his Ford Transit motorhome. Nice piece of kit that is as well. To be fair, it's got all the gear on, aircon, awning, ladders. I don't know whether that's a roof box or aircon. I don't know. I'm not sure, but yeah, it looks smart. So it'll look even better when we get the bonnet brow on. Peter Pizzas. Any good?
Aye.
Right, so bit of disaster in the workshop today. Ordered a part from Renault, which
Was the wrong part.
I meticulously described and said that it had a bleed valve on. And the part that they gave us has no bleed valve on, and it's not even anything to do with the part that I actually described because it was meant to be. Anyway, it's the wrong one. So I've had to reorder a new one. That's what the one should look like. And that's hopefully the one that we've got to pick up on Monday. So that's been a headache. Also, warranty-wise, not warranty-wise, don't say that. Warranty, car sold last week, back. That's all I can say. And we've had to go and pick it up. Chancy's gone and got it today. And the starter motor had burnt out. I was a little bit worried and concerned because they said that they thought the coolant level was low, which it wasn't. But on these, they have a long filler neck, so they probably might have just presumed that it was low, but it was fine. But the starter motor was jammed and pretty much seized. It was trying to turn, but it wasn't. And then I thought the worst and thought, oh my god, the engine seized and everything else, but it wasn't. It was just the starter motor. So we've replaced that there. We're in mid-flow. And that'll be done, back on the road, and we're going to drop that back to them because they've gone on holiday somewhere to America or something. California. So California, yeah. So we're going to drop that back to them on Sunday, I believe, aren't we?
Sunday, I think.
Yeah, missed the traffic getting over there. This Astra is coming to pick that up tomorrow. Paul has still got to finish polishing it off. He's coming back later, and he's just doing an hour after work each day, just helping us out. Fair play, Paul, if you're watching, which you're probably watching because he watches. Yeah, I did. Yeah, thanks. I did offer you half, and you said no.
No,
There's off bread, which I don't blame her. That's the best thing that she could ever do. Wish I could do the same, but I love sandwiches too much. It's Friday afternoon. It's nearly finished. The day is nearly over. We've done a few little jobs today. We've done a clutch on a C1. We've done that wind deflector on that nice Transit camper. And a few other little bits and bobs, which I can't even remember. It's very hard. You get to the end of the day, you can't even remember what you've done in the day, can you? It all sort of revolves into one. We've got an automatic over there. Red automatic 60 plate for anyone who's watching. It's going to be cheap. We're putting a second-hand gearbox in it next week. That'll be ready to go. That's going to be 3995, I think. So get at us while it's 3995, because if we find out there's more work to it, then the price goes up, and then it's going to end up at like 4495. So get it while you can. It's all right. It's nice. Pass a double red with racing stripes and stuff. Nice car. And that's it. We've just got a... What car's coming in now? Tigra or something? What was it? Not a Tigra. Is it a C1?
C1.
Oh, right.
Purple one.
Oh, why did I haven't made it? Was a Vauxhall.
That was Adam yesterday.
Oh, we had an Adam in yesterday. Poor girl. She'd overheated.
Oh, she's not called Adam.
Adam, the poor girl.
Had Adam in yesterday, poor girl.
Yeah. Yeah, she'd overheated, but continued to drive, and obviously she had a water leak. She came in and said, oh, I've got a coolant leak, can you fix it? So we fixed the coolant leak, but then found out that the head gasket is almost gone. Say almost gone. It was intermittently bubbling over, and the temperature gauge was flying up to the top. We done a sniff test, and it did confirm there was CO2 in the coolant. We've warned her of it. She was going up to York. Huh?
What did she say about that?
She kind of knows, because I said to her, did you drive, was it overheating? And she said it did overheat. I said, how long did you drive for after it was overheating? She said, I'll be honest, I didn't know that was the temperature gauge, and I heard it beeping, and it wasn't until my boyfriend told me, and I'd done 15 miles with no coolant in. So she's cooked the engine, and she knew it. I think she knew. She wasn't so surprised, was she, Mark, when we told her?
No.
It was one of them. I'll give her a price for doing it, but bit of a job, innit? Head off, timing chain, everything else. It's a good day's work, so see how she gets on. And I'll give her a free car wash as well, because she parks it under the trees, and she kept saying, sorry about my car, sorry about the state of my car. So I thought, I'm going to wash it for you. That's something my dad would do, that, you know. My dad he couldn't stand a dirty car. Every time I went up to see my dad,
He'd wash your car.
he would be washing his own. And then he'd be like, right, he'd look out the window, I've got to wash yours now, even if he weren't washing his own.
I actually used to do that to my dad.
Yeah.
Turn up on a Sunday because he'd wash his car on Sunday.
Oh, so you get yours done?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, my dad would wash his every single day, like, and then if I'd pulled up, well, it was always, whenever I pulled up, he was washing his car anyway. But if I did pull up, or I was in the house, then he would look out the window and say, oh, I need to wash your car. So he'd got something obviously mentally wrong with him.
I know you get it off now.
It runs in the family. Right, it's Saturday morning, I'm tired. I'm always tired on a Saturday morning. It takes me a few coffees to come round. I did actually wake up in the middle of the night, couldn't get back to sleep. Then you finally get back to sleep an hour before you're meant to wake up, don't you? So a bit of a restless night. We've got handover on this Astra today, as you can see. I'm just about to give it a wash. Get me soap suds in the bucket. Get me sponge out. I know you don't like sponges. Some people tell me I've got to use a mitt. I don't like the mitt. I don't get on with the mitt. I've always used a sponge, and I've used that since I was a kid, washing cars with a bucket, walking around, trying to earn a couple of quid on a Sunday morning. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with this, and hopefully is the customer's very happy when he comes to pick it up. So here's one for you. Do you leave the floor mat in? Do you put a fresh floor mat in for handover, or do you take the floor mat out and just leave the carpet or mats? Leave it in the comments down below.